Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl here, Winnie. Welcome to yet another amazing video. This is a YouTube channel where we share amazing tips on cooking, homemaking, organizing and parenting in general. Yes, today, this video, I want to prepare a whole week breakfast. Hopefully, I'll manage to do that. I'm traveling out of Nairobi for work for a whole week. So I want to make the work of my house help and my hubby easier, that they have breakfast for the whole week. So, and I don't have time because you can see my hair. I need to go to salon, and at 4 I have an event. So I only have like 2 hours to do everything. So let me show you what I want to make. Number one, I want to make granola. Granola we eat with the yogurt and some fruit topping. Then I also need to boil sweet potatoes and arrowroot. I want to make pumpkin pancakes and a pumpkin soup. Yeah, I was given this yesterday by my friend, so I thought, that was a good thing. Then I also want to pop some popcorns. Let me show you another thing. Then I also want to roast some what do you call them? These are peanuts. I want to roast some peanuts because I want to put them in the granola. You can see we have already sorted them. Soak them in salty water so that they can soak the salt inside. So they are soaking. Let me put them on now. Let me put them here. So guys, I don't want to keep you. First thing first, we first put the things that don't require a lot of time in the fire. So let me create some space here. So my flour, you remember in the last video my flour face broke, so we are using this plastic and it can fall on me anytime. So let's first put the sweet potatoes and yes, I'm trying to remove these things so that I can create space for it. So yeah, the sweet potatoes and arrowroot will be cooking as I prepare other things. Wow, that's okay. So this is a video that it will be just a raw video, no much editing. Yes. So let me see if I can push it a bit on this side. Okay, let it just stay there. So it's going to pressure cook for 10 minutes. So let me reduce. And then we start. Mini breakfast number one, sweet potato and is cooking. So number two, let me put. Breakfast number two is these what do you call them, the roasting peanuts. I want to put them in the oven as I prepare the granola. So let me remove this water. So these are the peanuts. We had already soaked them in salt. So I'm allowing them to drain excess water. So these are clean because I baked potatoes and chicken yesterday, so we had washed them, so I'm not rinsing them. So there's nothing good like when you have traveled and you know you are not calling them to ask them, na mmefikiria kukula nini breakfast. I usually prefer when I'm going for work, I know what they are eating. So these are very simple breakfast. So I'll be quick. I'm feeling like I need to add some salt. Let me confirm you can see what I'm doing. Yes, you can see. So, and just like that, meal number 2 goes to the oven. So I'm going to set 180 degrees for 20 minutes. And that's all. Number 2 is cooking. So let's now prepare our granola so that it can also go to the oven. So for granola, for those who, I have like a stand-alone recipe for my granola. So if you'd like to go and watch, like to know how to make granola, you can go and watch, but you can still follow in this through this recipe. So I need to use olive oil apart from the normal oil in making the granola, but you can use the normal oil. It's just that my friend came to visit and they did shopping. They brought me this olive oil. So for preparing our granola, we'll start by these are rolled oat. So let me use. I needed like 3 cups. These are 2.5. I think I have another oat. So that's 3 cups of oat. Let me that's like 3 cups of oat. Number 2, I'm going to put olive oil, like this is not the big cup, this is the small cup, so I'm going like to put like half a cup. We also need honey. Where did they put my honey? Where did they put my honey? Yes. Here is the honey. So this recipe is in my YouTube channel. You can go and check it up. So I'm going to put like just, let me put 3 so that if this is too much, we are going to add granola. We are going to add the oat. So that's honey. The reason why we put these things is to wet also the to wet the oat. Another thing we are adding here is cinnamon, just for some nice taste and smell. Timo, you need any of my assistant?
No.
Okay, bye. Bye, boys. So, those are my kids. They are going to the hospital. One of them has a boil that needs to be squeezed and then given some antibiotic to clear. We have actually I've not slept at night because it was so painful. So, you can see, we are wetting the ingredients. Once the ingredients are so wet, the nuts I'm going to use in this granola, I'm using cashew nuts, I'm using almonds, and then I'm using raisin. Raisin and then the peanut, the one that are roasting. The raisin and the peanut, I'm going to put them at the end. So what I'm going to put right now is the raw cashew nut and the raw almonds. So you can use as many nuts as you want, but basically I always say someone to add according to their family preference. So my family preference is that, and then since my hubby loves eating a lot of nuts, he likes to blend the other nuts not in the granola. So, and you can see, just like that, there are people who like putting a pinch of salt, but basically that's not me. I like my granola sweet. That when I add yogurt and I put some topping on top, I'm good. So you can see, I'm done mixing the granola, our meal number 3. Hey, yeah. So you can see the spoon has poured some honey. So this is meal number 3. Breakfast number 3. This one. So if you want like a detailed recipe on how to make the granola, you can go. I'm going to tag actually most of the recipe I'm doing here, I've already done them, apart from roasting the peanut as an individual recipe in this YouTube channel, so you can go. And also if you don't have an oven, I have a video, the one for making granola, I've done 2. One for making granola with an oven and without an oven using a pan. So for a detailed video, you can go and watch that video. So number 3, we put it in the oven. So those are 3 meals that are cooking concurrently. So the fourth one is a snack. The fourth one is a snack that I want them to be snacking in the evening once they come from school. I want to pop some popcorn. That's more than enough. I got these sealers at Carrefour. So if you want to buy them, you can go to Carrefour. So for popcorns, we just put salt. And cooking oil. In popping the popcorn, you have to be generous with the oil, or they will not pop well. And then now I'm going to mix them so that the salt can kind of dissolve. You can see the salt has kind of dissolved. So I'm going to put, first we put a lot of fire. Once it starts popping, we reduce the fire. So that's done. So the next thing I'm going to do, let me first clear everything here and now prepare the pumpkin. And then tomorrow after church, I'm going to cook chapati. So those chapati the ones that I'm going to remain after dinner are going also to serve as a part of our breakfast. To be honest, there are funny things that excite children. Like my son, they have started popping. So we reduce the heat, and then it's also warm here. Let me open the door. I was saying there are things that excite kids. For example, my son is so excited about this pumpkin, and I don't know if he thought like a pumpkin can be eaten without being cooked. So he kept saying we cut the pumpkin, and he has gone to the hospital, so he will not see me cutting the pumpkin. So I want to make a pumpkin soup, which will be our breakfast and can also be a snack. So, and also do the pumpkin pancake. I think I'm not going to throw away these pumpkin seeds. The pumpkin seeds, I'm going to put them in. I'm going to dry them up. For cooking the pancakes, I'm going to remove the outer cover, but for cooking the soup, I'm not going to remove the cover. So I'm just going to need these first two, so that they can be cooking. I need to turn the oat. I need to turn the oat and the peanut. And then when the popcorns are popping, it's good to shake them so that the ones that have not cooked to come up. I think this would be enough for the pancakes. Yeah, this is enough for the pancake. Let me put them in fire so that I can check on the peanuts and the oats. For the I'm going just to put a little salt. You can see my popcorns are popping. Let me check on these ones. Let me adjust the camera. You know, I have not preheated my oven, so you can see they are not ready. So I'm going to add like 10 minutes, but I'll keep checking. So we add another 10 minutes, but I'll keep checking. So you can see my popcorns are full, and you can see my pressure cooker is starting to cook now. So the next 10 minutes we are done. The pumpkin for pumpkin breakfast is let me cover it, and then let me prepare these ones for the soup. For the soup, I'm going to put them in the oven for them to roast first. And then now we can Ebu guys, tell me which recipe would you love me to share? Ebu, just be honest and tell me, Winnie, share this recipe, share this, and I'm going to do that. Somebody told me like they want me to share chapati, the chapati recipe. So tomorrow when I'll be cooking our chapati, if I have the energy to shoot, then I will shoot. If I won't have, then I'm sorry, we are going to do another day. Now my nini are done, my popcorns are done. Let me open them. You can see a whole mountain of popcorns. So these are the nini, the pumpkins are ready. Let me clean up this one. So I know we will need ginger and garlic for this, and carrot. So I want to make the ginger and garlic paste for them to use the whole week. So for my soup, I'm going to put the carrot. Actually, that's what I was thinking, what I want in the fridge. How I package my carrots, so you know here. You see, the reason why buying things in bulk is a good thing, because when you want to cook something, you don't have to say, oh, let me wait, let me rush, let me do this. You see, like I just woke up and freshen up, and I have a delivery that was coming. Let me pick this call. Yeah, sorry for for where we are going for a function. I'm the one who is picking the cake for the function. So the delivery person was calling me, so before they arrive, so that we can, I think I'm going to send my help to just go and pick it. And I hope my kids will think it's their cake. So I want to, these are onions for preparing the vegetable soup. You can see my peanuts are ready. When you start hearing your peanuts removing a sparkling sound like ta ta, yeah, it symbolizes they are ready. So they are going, I need to create space for them, so that for them not to fall down here. So let me remove this flour here. Let me now check on granola. So my what do we call them? My sweet potatoes and arrowroots are ready. You can see it has said end. So I want to cancel. I don't want it to continue cooking, and you have to be very, very careful. You have to ensure you remove them immediately they are done cooking, because 10 minutes is a lot of time. So let me remove this. The granola is done. So you can see, let me remove this here. You can see, where is that coming? You can see the granola is way done. I'm so happy. Those are four meals: the popcorn, the granola, So after here now, that's when we add our lazim. And then the last thing is the peanut, but I need to squeeze them to remove I want to remove the outer covering. I don't know, I think what I'll do, let me wait for it to cool down, and then I'm going to add it later, because it's still hot. Hello? So I think what I'm going to do, let me allow the nini to cool down, so that it's easier for me to remove the covering and then add here. So let me now organize my working space. You can see my ndoma ngwashe are done. Nimebonda moja hapo nikizipindua. So that's done. The popcorn, the everything. Now we're gonna check the, what do we call it? We want to check if these are ready. Oh, they are ready. The pumpkins are ready. Oh, we allow them to cool down, so that now we can blend them and do the pancakes. Ah, that was fast. That was fast. So let me be quick. I don't know where we are going to put that. Let me be quick. I need to be quick. I have an hour left. So I am what do you call it? I want to put the ingredients for the vegetable soup in the oven first to grill a bit, so that it makes the soup to taste amazing. I want to grill the vegetable, yani to cook them in the oven first before I blend them. Then I'm going to blend them using milk or coconut milk or normal milk. But I have coconut milk, so I'm going to blend it using coconut milk. So I decided to put all the ingredients for the coconut vegetable soup in the baking tray. So that was the pumpkin, eggplant, carrots, onions, ginger, and garlic, so that it was easier for them to roast for 30 minutes in the oven for that amazing taste. I also added cooking oil, some cinnamon and salt, and then put them in the oven to grill for 30 minutes, and then later we are going to blend them with milk and coconut milk, and we are done. And guys, like I've done most of the thing, the vegetable soup, I put it in the oven for 30 minutes. My oats, look, I have a whole basin of granola, not oat. The granola is ready cooling. My peanut is my doma and gouache, my popcorn. So I'm only remaining with one. That is the pumpkin pancakes. I was waiting for it to cool down, so let me assemble everything I need for cooking, and then we cook the pancake, and then we are done. I think the breakfast for the whole week is done. So let's prepare the pumpkin. What do we call it? The batter. And also, this recipe is in my YouTube channel. So, guys, you can follow through, or you can go and see that recipe, a detailed recipe. So you just need the pumpkins themselves. If you need, you can add oat, but for me today it's just pumpkins. And we are going to use this water. So we are going to throw in some cardamom for that amazing smell and taste. We are going to put sugar. You know, already pumpkins are sweet, so I think 2 tablespoons would have been enough, but finished. Let me get more sugar. Do we have more sugar? So 2 tablespoons are enough. We had washed the sugar container, so I'm going to wait it to dry, and then we put milk first. A cup of milk is more than enough. And then we blend everything together. I've forgotten one thing. Very important. That's why I'm saying you need to go and watch the recipe step by step. I've forgotten that we need eggs. How do you cook pancakes without eggs? And I'm 100% sure these pancakes are good. So, these eggs are good. So, don't be afraid on my behalf. So, we have added 2 eggs. I'm going to clean up that pan before cooking. And then we blend it together first. And it's hot. This kitchen is hot. And I'm telling my kitchen is smelling amazing. The things that are cooking in the oven, they are smelling amazing. So then we add flour. These are self-raising flour. So you're not going to add baking. So I need to be careful not to add a lot, because I want to make some kind of pancakes that look like crepes, not the fluffy pancakes. So it's thick. You see the water, the pumpkin water I told you, we will need it. You don't throw it away. So that's why I was waiting for it to cool down. And lastly, we put cooking oil, because while cooking this pancake, you don't add oil. So just add oil. So when you see me, hey. And my butter is ready. Yeah, it has the consistency that I want. Yeah, and my butter is ready. I'm going to allow it to rest as I clean up here. So guys, let us cook now the pancakes. So first so we are going to use this fire because it's medium heat. So first what you do, you grease your pan using a kitchen towel and some cooking oil, because you're not going to use the... So I'm waiting for it to heat up. Always, the first pancake always disappoint. So don't be too harsh on yourself. So I usually measure with this serving spoon. So 1 serving spoon is enough, and then you get to put it in a circle. And then you allow it to cook. So the pan has no... So in this cooking these pancakes, you have to use non-stick pan. Yes, you can't use any other pan. You can see when it forms bubbles and it dries up, that's when you are supposed to turn. And it turns, what do you call it? Start like turning brownish on the side, and it forms bubbles. That is an indicator that it's ready to be turned. So you can see the way it's looking beautiful, 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 amazing, amazing. Yes. You can see that's how our pumpkins and vegetables look after they are done like roasting in the oven. You can see I'm still cooking my pancakes. Then once I'm done, we are going to blend these using milk, and then we will have our pumpkin soup looking amazing. So let me first finish cooking the pancake, and then we finish up with the pumpkin soup. Now the last thing I'm doing, let me show you. You can see that my pancakes are done. They are looking good. They are many. They are enough. And then the last thing, I want to blend this pumpkin soup. I know this is a different way of doing it than the way most of you know it. So I've grilled everything, including onion, everything, apart from like frying them, and then now blending them. For me, because I wanted to be doing something else, just to save time, I put everything in the oven to cook, and then now I'm blending them. In blending, I'm going to use milk, and then later I'm going to add in this color coconut, and it is more thick. I'm going to use warm water, so because everything has been cooked, so it doesn't hurt. So, but I'm going to do a video, like a step-by-step video on how to cook this pumpkin soup in another way. So, and you can see my soup, my things have grilled very well. Like I had shown you how they were looking. The taste will be so different compared to the one of cooking them using. And I put some salt. I know we had not put salt, but off camera I did add some salt. And I'm telling you, I'm feeling like this is what I'm going to take right now with some toasted bread. So I know some of you will come for me for putting some water, but basically I'm going to return it in the fire. Some of it that we are going to drink, and the other one I'm going to put it in the fridge. That's why I've allowed it to cool down, because not everything that we are putting in the fire. So let me put the whole of milk in this one. Then if more is needed, I'm going to add some water. And I know it's going to taste yummy. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove that first bunch. So the second bunch, I'm just going to blend it using water only. And then the coconut cream, I'm going to put on the one that we are going to warm. I'm telling you, the aroma here is amazing. The aroma in this, amazing. Everything is well roasted. Amazing. Roasted. I'm such a proud mom that my family is just going to eat such a healthy soup. And I know the one person who will appreciate this soup is my hubby. He loves this kind of thing. And the ginger and the onion in it, and the garlic, perfect, amazing. Oh, I'm feeling like the aroma is just amazing. And guys, let me blend the last time. And guys, just that, I have a whole bowl of a soup. Let me remove everything. Let me remove everything, then I show you. And guys, you can see I have a whole bowl of pumpkin vegetable soup, and I'm telling you, it's tasting amazing. It is tasting amazing, amazing, amazing. This is a whole meal. It's a whole meal that you can take. You can see now put carrot, eggplant, carrot, and the ginger and the garlic taste is giving such a nice taste. So the reason why I'm saying I'm not, where is it? Where have I put it? This one. You can see, I've said I'm not going to put everything. I'm not a fan of coconut milk, but my other family members are. So I'm only going to put the one that we are drinking right now is the one that I'm going to put back to the fire to make it warm. To put it back to the fire to make it warm, and then the rest I can put it in the fridge for their consumption during the week. So guys, thank you for watching. Hoping you have learned something. You can see my breakfast for the week. We have soup. We have pumpkins, we have the granola. I'm just going to add the peanut here. We have these amazing, amazing popcorns. And lastly, we have the sweet potatoes and the sweet potato and what do you call it? The sweet potato and I've forgotten. The sweet potatoes and the arrowroot. So guys, thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to support me so that I can continue bringing you simple yet healthy recipes at home. And if you would like a specific recipe that you really want to know how to cook, kindly just comment below and I'll be glad to do it for you. So guys, bye. I've exceeded my time and you see my hair, so I need to pack everything very fast, and go to the salon. I don't know if I'll manage to have my hair done. I think I'm just going to have it washed and straightened, and then I can plan on when, I don't know when tomorrow. And then in the evening when I come back, hoping I'll be able to shoot, I'll be making our 5 liters of yogurt for eating with this granola. Bye, till next time.